Hey y'all, hey, grand rising, grand afternoon, grand evening, kings and queens. Okay, so I just got done, thank you, Mother Earth, Dakosa, grounding my cards in Swaziland, and that's a wonderful thing. If you are a reader and you are seeing this, it is a blessing, and if you're able to be so lucky to be able to ground your cards in different countries, that just sounds like a wonderful idea. But the card that when I put them all back together, right, I was shown, was it OG Lockbondo? Look, if you already know how to say it, honey, give me a pronunciation in the comments, okay? And when the card is 25, this is a positive aspect. For maybe, it might be for a fire sign, right? Sun, moon, I heard definitely rising, okay? And continue to rise. Compassion is the path that leads to peaceful living. For all of you who, when you pray for peace. How about you pray in gratitude for peace? Accepting that you have peace. You just may not have realized to be grateful for the things that you have that make you peaceful. Okay, so the Orishas is Babalao, Nana, and Igun, and those are the ancestors. And the keywords are fair and honest, great inner strength to face difficulties, excellent advisor, docile and kind, good taste, preferring simple things, accumulates knowledge, knowing a little bit of everything, prefers to live in a group than alone. Did you know that you're a source of wisdom and inspiration for others? Under the positive influence of O.G. Logbon, the time has come to recognize yourself as such. After all, lack of self-confidence has been one of your weak points. Stop for a moment and notice how they come to you in times of pain and doubt, finding in you a counselor and comforter. You have the power to renew people's hopes so that they trust in the greater good and continue to live. How about taking to yourself the advice you give to others? I know that's right. As OG Lockbond represents ends and closures, the symbolic death of what no longer serves us. The influence of OG Lockbond also indicates a period of seclusion and inner observation that, while not bad or fordering risk, is not suitable for socializing. The routine is becoming more and more tedious and makes you wish to isolate from the world, as if no company is pleasant enough, not even your own. The greater lesson will be found when you understand the difference between solitude and isolation. Getting to know yourself by hearing the silent voice of your heart when finally you give your mind a rest. Life is not always a party, and at times finding your own truth in the deepest layers of your soul can be the key to living in balance amid the chaos of everyday life. The modern world often requires us to live like superheroes, invincible, infallible, invulnerable to all face challenges and issues. For now, however, resignation and contemplation are key words for the days ahead. Teaching that for everything in life there is a time and a place, including the times we must surrender to the flow of life and recognize that not everything will always be the way we want. and there is no harm in that. OG Lock Bond's empowering ritual. On the new moon Saturday, overcook a cup of white cornmeal, white polenta possibly, and let it cool until it's solid. When ready, dissolve the white mass in 3 cups of water, adding 7 tablespoons of sugar, and mix to create a sweet porridge. Before going to sleep, eat a small portion of the preparation and use the rest to prepare a bath to be taken from head to toe. Asking Orisha Nana to protect you from health issues and give your mind balance and strength. Keyword balance. Okay. Here's the card. Your ancestor, Nana. Not your ancestor, but your ancestor showed up, okay? Orisha Nana. Well, Orisha Nana is your ancestor, but that's what it's referring to. But that's the OG Lock Bond's Empower Ritual. There's other meals that's made out of corn. So if you don't have white polenta, use one of the other ones that may be, on things. But if you're able to use things that are not imported to the land that you're on, but things that are local, right? So if you're in South Africa, right, their meal is called honey. Pup is made out of corn meal, or is it the maize? What is it that's made out of the cornmeal?
Pup?
Yeah.
It's made out of maize. It's maize meal.
That's corn, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So if you're in South Africa, use pup. If you're in Ghana, use what is that called? Banku, right? What they make banku out of. That's a corn-based meal. Yeah. So the only thing you really need is water, sugar, 3 glasses, and this maize meal, honey. And yeah, sound like a thing. All right, I pray that this message was a blessing to you, and that you can utilize it, honey. And if you ain't into like the little ritual things, but let me just say this: a ritual is in so many other things. When you get up in the morning and your routine, which is a ritual, brush your teeth first, then get in the shower, then read the morning paper with your coffee. You see what I'm saying? Your ritual. Well, this is another quote-unquote ritual, right? Yeah, just if you ain't into that and you don't identify with that, honey, just take the message as it is and do what you feel like is necessary, right? And pray to it, whoever it is that you feel like is necessary to pray to. But on this channel, we use so many different tools, and either it works for you or it doesn't. But the message that you need finds you, whether you find it on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. The message gonna get to you, but it's necessary for you to be willing to listen. So have a wonderful, peaceful day, and thank you for the balance, Michael. All right.